built with water. People could not believe it. They were in disbelief. They could not believe it. They literally were disappointed. They were thinking aliens must be involved. There is no such thing as an alien currently. And if there is, they're disappointed with us. They can't imagine that we have done all of these things, but we just count our things. How dare us? The alien that is coming to visit is trying to look for resource. He's not trying to figure out, are you small, are you big? Are you pretty, are you tall? Oh. He don't care. They are, imagine, have you noticed in the past, right, when an alien comes on the ship, the white one, or the black one, or the colored one, or whatever one, comes on the ship and he takes your things. Kinda doesn't end well for the people. Kinda genocide, kinda out of the way.
Kinda nuclear is falling from where I don't know. You said they do it to go.
You just go, woohoo!
Washroom dance.
Like, what was it when the princess was the princess or the queen that accepted something? What was it? They accepted something shiny and all of it went to shit.
Oh no, no.
Look at that. That's an alien coming here to you, giving you some shiny shit, and then, oops, your land is mine. Because you don't seem to understand something. Where you are standing on is not precious to me, and that's your shiny things. That, and mind you, they were suffering poverty.
They won't tell you.
Just saying. It might just play out like that. You never know. You need to be careful, right? We are being disrespectful to our own minds.
Yes.
To think that something outside of ourselves was making a pyramid. Guys, there's a science here.
Yes.
No? I don't know. Do you think your medicine comes from somewhere else?
It comes from God. From the sky. On the clouds.
I haven't seen any God holding a bison burner in my life. I've never seen a God hold a scalpel in my life before, ne? I'm just saying.
Oh, it comes from demons.
No disrespect. But we are being disrespectful. We are being disrespectful
to ourselves.
And I'm not saying you mustn't have faith in it. I'm just saying you're forgetting yourself in that
equation. In that equation.
Because you're the one that's fighting it open.
You are the ones that is dodging bullets.
Running with gun. Running with gun, bullet in body. And leg without no leg. What are you saying, man?
But no, we were not in the equation. This is why we will feel when we are in relationships, we're not being recognized or seen. Because we don't see what we do. We don't see what we are capable of doing.
But imagine your own eyes in your own head.
Hey!
Go find a mirror. And I'm not saying be narcissistic, relax. You're allowed to look at yourself in the mirror. But for not too long, and don't talk to yourself in the mirror. That's also a psychological issue. Just saying. Don't get lost.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Don't get
I
lost.
was are you diagnosing? You must look at, give yourself mantras. And
yeah, you can mantra. But please quickly stay here.
Go inside.
Quickly stay here. Don't be.
You must mantra yourself.
Don't be abs on. Because you can't have your brain expanding now.
Yeah, we need all brains. We need all 68 million or 60 million brains. Even the young born brains, we need them now. We are in a crisis.
Big crisis, you know.
Our countries, our nations are falling apart, man.
I'm just saying, right? We need to be conscious of the fact that we're leaving nothing for the future.
Like guys, and we are still bringing kids here.
Because right now, in real time, the dollar is devolving in its value per day. Yeah? And all of us is banking on the fact that we trade with that dollar. Right now, the BRICS hasn't even stepped in yet.
Yes.
And the dollar's already crashing. Do you know how long it takes for another currency to actually gain value? An example of that is Zimbabwe. They had a new currency backed with the gold, right? With gold. It kind of didn't happen immediately.
Yeah.
So the crisis there is when you haven't properly introduced this thing into your financial systems and to your people, telling them that this takes time.
It takes time. These things take time, guys.
So I just need you to understand it's not our solutions. We're not going to see it overnight, right?
Was even the time when it was not done overnight.
Let me tell you, a farmer knows best at this point. Where you plant something in the ground, it needs time.
Yes.
Anything that goes into the ground needs time. Even you took 9 months of time.
Oh yes.
So I need, the solutions are not going to happen overnight. But if you're going to try and force it, if you're going to try and force a solution, what I've realized is that the knee-jerk effect of forcing a solution forces the problem to get bigger. It manifests as huge later on. And then you want to say, but now that person didn't, they didn't say the right thing, or they didn't come with the right solution, or that wasn't the problem. No, you're just looking for an argument.
I'm a BCC complainant.
I'm telling you now, 30 years wasn't enough for this country to solve the problem.
To recover, yes.
I'm telling you now. Because if you go to the first war that happened in this country, to the second one, to apartheid, that's 3 things to recover from. And if and I'll give you another tip now about biology, the eggs that's sitting here in front of you, the ones, the girls, me and you, we are of the 300 eggs, right, from 100 years ago, from your great-grandmother, is what's sitting here.
Yes.
So that would mean that all trauma from 100 years ago is part of your neurological thing that's happening now. And if you don't believe it, look it up.
Oh yes.
It's right there in the literature.
Yes.
It's right there on your TikTok. Look for the right thing.
Yes.
Anyway.
Not only for gyrating.
For nonsense. Just jump on bed. Everything will shake. I'm just saying. The thing is, if that is from 100 years ago, if your parents are still with you, your grandparents are still with you, they are from another 100 years ago, and a following 100 years ago, which would mean they fall part and parcel. If there's 3 generations currently in your family, they fall part and parcel of the first, the second, and the apartheid.
Yes.
And I'm telling you now, it takes another 100 years to solve this problem like Maria.
Yes.
It takes 100 more years. We need to be patient with ourselves. And I need every government that is in the African nation, but I'm not even talking about just South Africa, in the African nation, till by bloody Cairo. I need everybody to understand something. This country has been, again, stolen from, abused, mutilated, destroyed several times over.
Any bad horror movie thing you can think of, it has happened.
It needs psychological care at this point. Self-care needs to be an attribute that needs to happen really quickly. Because we're on that tip of, because we know destruction, we're going to destroy ourselves.
Yes.
No, we're not learning very much from above us and next to us. You get me? We are really doing what they fail to have realized about their quick evolution in these spaces, which is it's hyper-destructive.
Yes, because where are we rushing to?
What is rush?
Where are we rushing to?
You know, if you rush this fast, you're never going to understand medicine's real marvels.
Yes, where are we rushing to, guys?
You know those rushes that's been causing some serious viruses to evolve to the point where your antibiotics is no longer working.
I go India. India, they've been abusing antibiotics.
Yes. They don't even eat the coriander anymore.
Yes. And apparently it's easy to get them.
Yeah.
I must start a black market business to sell on them. I'm joking. I need to start my business. I need to survive by being South African.
All I know is...
Indians, I say no to y'all because
did you know
we are worried about y'all.
With all that mixes of spices, I mean, really? You were the first medicines, you know? And now you are left us behind?
I put in masala.
Do you know you are going to be a bigger problem than us? Just saying. Allegedly.
No, it's not alleged. You behave. Hey, but Indians, what happened to the spices?
Put your hands up, guys.
Put your hands up. To the left. What happened to you? What happened to you, Indians? What are you sniffing antibiotics before your macaroni use?
What happened to the instinct? Oh.
Go try a child. You are resistant to antibiotics.
Hi, colleague. Hi, ginger.
What do you mean now?
Oh.
Ginger you, I ginger me. What's this?
Why you give this to us and then you want to abuse the other one?
No, it's not working. Indians, what have you been
Don't
doing?
you learn anything?
What else